Welcome to The Update. I'm Eleanor Quirk. Australia has claimed its first ever gold in the Olympic BMX. 24-year-old Saya Sakakibara speeding to an easy finish several bike lengths ahead of her competitors. The Aussies' gold rush in the pool has continued with Cam McAvoy winning the men's 50-metre freestyle before Kaylee McEwen took the crown in the 200-metre backstroke. Meanwhile, the International Olympic Committee has moved to clarify confusion over two boxers who were allowed to compete in the women's Olympic events despite failing gender eligibility tests at the World Championships. Spokesman Mark Adams says it's not a black and white issue and the boxers from Taiwan and Algeria are classified as women.
There has been some confusion that somehow it's a man fighting a woman. This is just not the case. Scientifically, on that there is consensus. Scientifically, this is not a man fighting a woman.
Audio thanks to Nine. To other news, and there are urgent calls to overhaul the star rating on food labels, with experts raising concerns over their accuracy. Only 32% of products use the 5-star rating system compared to the original 60% target set for 2024. RMIT's Professor Sharia Carter says the current system fails to warn consumers about harmful additives.
Adding in all of those other additives like artificial sweeteners and colourings and flavours and emulsifiers. With the current system, there's no real way to rate those potentially negative health food ingredients.
New figures have revealed a growing number of Australians are skipping the dentist as the cost of living crunch continues. The survey by the Australian Dental Association found 61% of patients have delayed treatments in the last year, 63% of those because of a lack of affordability. ADA President Dr Scott Davis says it highlights the need for more government funding.
The funding for public dental in Australia is inadequate and sporadic, and waiting lists can be 2 years or even more in some locations.
And US Vice President Kamala Harris has secured enough votes from Democratic delegates to become the party's official nominee for president. The online voting process doesn't end until Monday, but she has already passed the threshold.
I am honored to be the presumptive Democratic nominee for President of the United States, and I will tell you the tireless work of our delegates, our state leaders and staff has been pivotal in making this moment possible.
Sport and entertainment are next. To sport, and the Roosters defeated the Dolphins 40-34 at HBF Park in Perth. A disappointed Dolphins coach, Wayne Bennett, says his side's losses are becoming too regular.
Well, just look at my last week's press conference, it'll be the same as this one. Nothing's changed, we beat ourselves.
And returning to their original Footscray name for the club's retro round, the Bulldogs defeated Melbourne by 51 points. To entertainment, and Justin Timberlake has had his licence suspended after appearing at a court hearing for a drink driving charge. The singer appeared via video link from Belgium, where he's touring, pleading not guilty to the charge after refusing a breathalyzer when he was pulled over in the Hamptons in June. And Harry and Meghan have reportedly been snubbed by their royal relatives again, missing out on an invitation to the family's annual summer gathering at Balmoral Castle. And that's the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you again soon for another episode of The Update.